And pitching in this game, Christopher Sanchez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Just about ready to roll. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Hitter, number 29, James Wood.
Ball. No.
Sanchez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Come on, Christopher.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
The 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Oh.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Step off throw to first.
No, he got it.
And he's back safely. Nice stop from his backside. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
So up next, Dalen Lyle. Just missed. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Wood around third. Safe on the board first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
First and second, no outs. Dylan Cruz will hit next. That one fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Abrams over at second. Lyle at first with no outs.
That's out the corner.
Missed. Swing and a foul out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
2 aboard with 1 out. Luis Garcia digs in now. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Over to stop for 1. Over to first. Safe. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through that one for strike 2. That's way outside. And that is ball 1. Sets him down on strikes. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Philadelphia and on the mound for Washington in this one, Miles Michaelis. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. The 0-1. On the ground to third. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he went around. Ruled a swing. 1 down, Phillies down a run. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one's in there, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising.
Got it. Really had to move for that grab. That is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Nationals 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of the second, Brady House digging in for the Nationals. On the ground to the left, but that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So digging in, Jacob Young. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Now a drag ball, third base side, and it goes just foul. Just misses with that one.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And a ball evens the count. That one missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 4 strikeouts.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Nasim Nunez. Check swing called strike, and it's 0-1. To third. Tosses to first, and that is that. Nationals go quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Whoa.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, the tag, and they cut him down going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Ball.
Check
No,
swing.
that's a ball.
No appeal. And the count now 2-0. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 6,
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Man at first, one away. A little bit low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Got him. 2 down.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Here's JT Realmuto.
Strike. Woo.
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Marsh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through it for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 left for Philadelphia. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning getting started, and now up for Washington, James Wood. That one misses. Ball 1. There's a swing and a miss. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's 0 for 1. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. Oh, 1 now. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Fastball almost got him there. Next
Ball three.
offering is downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
For Washington, left fielder Dalen Lyle.
First and second, no outs. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
One-two now. Strike him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Right fielder Dylan Cruz.
2 aboard with 1 out. Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The 1-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. That's a strike. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Good feed. That's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 1 and the Phillies nothing. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman Bryson Stott.
Ball outside.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Quick toss to first.
He's safe.
Back on a dive. Now at the plate, Johan Rojas.
That's
And the
inside.
first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball two.
Stop. On at first. Nobody out. And strike two. That's ripped into the outfield. That gets by him. Runner around third. Relay throw.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Trey Turner at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And that one upstairs, ball one. Man at second. And another ball. High fly ball out to center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And he takes one right on the black. Strike one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Nice grab. To first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Harper.
No, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Rolled slowly to first.
Oh!
And that's just foul. Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Young settles underneath it. And that'll do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nats 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Up now for Washington, Andres Chaparro. Chaparro wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Up the middle. Stop. Sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
And here is Keibert Ruiz. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball.
Here's a 2-0. And
That's
another
a ball.
ball. That's ball four. Tried another sinker but couldn't find his zone.
For the Nationals, third baseman Brady House.
And now up for Washington, Brady House. Struck out swinging his first time.
Woo!
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And the 0-2. In the dirt. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count now even up.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Here's a 2-2. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. So they make short work of them there. And midway in the 4th, it's the Phillies 2 and the Nats 1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman Alec Bohm.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. The 0-2. And there's the ball. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Phillies left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Whoa.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Adolis.
2 down, bases
Garcia.
empty. Digging in, Adolis Garcia. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Inside.
That's off the plate.
2 balls, no strikes. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. JT Realmuto steps in. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. Bunting for a hit. Has to barehand it. Gathers and throws. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for Washington, second
He was
baseman,
racing down the line and
Nunez.
probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. First time up, he grounded to third. Outside with a breaking ball. Young aboard here at first with nobody out. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Oh.
Pitch misses there. Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Up next for Washington, the designated hitter, James Wood.
So the Nats lineup turns over. James Wood getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. Just missed.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
There's a swing and a drive.
Foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-2. Into center. He's got it. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 aboard with 1 out. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Up now for Washington, Dalen Lyle.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that clips the inside corner. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
In the air, right field, Cruz on the move, reaching for it, makes the catch.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these batters are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Johan Rojas now at the plate, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swings through that one for strike 1. Now the 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Cruz drifts towards it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. There's the strike. And he pumps it a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here in Philadelphia, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
Right fielder Dylan Cruz.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
0-1 down. And that's too high. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Oh, and 2 now. On the ground. And that's just foul. That one ran inside, almost got him. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
So up next, Andres Chaparro rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Hey!
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Washington, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
And the batter now, Keibert Ruiz. A switch hitter batting right.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Griff McGarry.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. P.J. Poulin, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Lovelady also throwing. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Harper now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Comebacker to the mound. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it and he reaches safely. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2.
Brandon Marsh.
And takes low for ball 1. Bohm leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Next for the Phillies, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Phillies trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That is the inning. Phillies leave a couple as the lead remains 3-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals.
Owen.
Alvarado, in his 9th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. To the right side. Harper steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Washington, center fielder Jacob Young.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Foul ball there. The Phils up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Washington, second baseman Nasim Nunez.
Nasim Nunez will hit next. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Oh. Nope. Ball 2.
Out to short. Fires to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, second
This is Bryson Stott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a little bit low. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies.
Johan Rojas.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Quick move to first. Stop. Back in on a dive. Misses again, 5 in a row. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Stop. Leads off first with 1 away. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there are 2 down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Inside, almost got him. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go again. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. This one smacked out to left center. And the inning is over. Phillies strand one, and the score stays 3-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the 8th. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Joan Duran. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Keller warming up as well.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It used to be when you see a 98-mile-per-hour fastball flash up there on the radar gun, you just automatically assumed it was a four-seamer. But that guy's got one of the better ones in the sport. Now we're seeing 90s with nasty, crazy sink, run involved as well. Right there, not only was he contending with the velocity of the pitch, but he swung right over the top of it because of all the movement on it as well.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
That's the ball.
The shortstop takes a ball. That clips the corner. And that skips in the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Lyle stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Hey!
Step off throw to first.
He's safe.
And he's back in easily. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
The Nats with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for Washington, right fielder Dylan
Manager
Cruz.
out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Alvarado out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Joan Duran.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Fought off foul. The tying run at the plate. That one way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Nationals lead 1, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 8th. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Late on that fastball. And that one moves his feet. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a curve is down and in. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper. 0 for 3 in this one. Towards first, and it goes just foul. Takes a swing. Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Schwarber gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it's even up. That one 95 to finish him off.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
1 out man at first, and here comes Alec Bohm. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second, and he's safe.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
One out and a runner at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And that's downstairs. And the count's even at 2. This one in the air right field. Snags it on the run. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Brandon
Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Strike one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left field. Lyle racing over to make the catch. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nats 1. Back here in Philadelphia, all set to start the 9th in this one. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Keibert Ruiz digs in now. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one way inside. Man at second.
No, that's a ball.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in to run for the Nats, Robert Hassel III. Now the third baseman, Brady House. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. Missed inside with the curve. The Phillies trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That's off the mark, and the count's full.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And they're all loaded up. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Jacob Young, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Tag, but he's in there.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman Nasim Nunez.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez, as the Nationals are down to their final out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One runs in, fires to the plate, safe. In comes the run from second. It's 3-3.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Joan Duran will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Brad Keller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And next is the designated hitter, James Wood.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Now quick throw to first. Nunez dives back in safely. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Oh.
Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. A rally in the top of the 9th, and we've got a whole new ball game. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for the
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Cole Henry. Now into the ball game on defense, Drew Millis. He takes over behind the plate.
Drew Millis.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered here in this one.
Adolis Garcia.
No.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Clayton Beater, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
Nope, that's away.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
For 4-3 our final score. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.